So I just got done with a quick base run and I cut it short. They're having some kind of event at the park I was running at and the trails are being blocked off. So I figured, you know what? Tomorrow is my last long run. I am 8 days out from running the Silver Comet Marathon. It's been a while since I made a longer form video, but I have been training consistently. Been running most weeks, 6 days a week, just taking Sunday off. This week I took Tuesday off. No, it was Wednesday. I took Wednesday off and went out and boated and made a trip out to REI. With Atlanta traffic, it takes, about an hour to get there, even when it's not during rush hour. So made a trip out there, picked up a bunch of pumpkin spice goo, which is my new favorite flavor. So I definitely wanted to have that during my marathon. Picked up some tailwind recovery. So that's something that I'm going to incorporate to get some extra carbs in. I just can't stomach 3 carbs an hour, which is like what the latest research is recommending, is like 90 grams of carbs. I can't do it. By hour 3, I will be fighting the urge to hurl as I try to get these goos down. So having some additional, not only carbs, but also some caffeine in it. So a little pick me up. So I'm going to mix that with water stops along the way. I'm not going to bring the bladder. I just don't want any additional weight. I think I'm only going to bring one 500 milliliter flask that's supposed to be arriving tomorrow. So a soft flask that I can then kind of roll up. I'm going to bring some salt sticks, plenty of goo, and yeah, so it's looking like it's going to be a little chilly at the start. 50 degrees. It's not chilly to a lot of people, but for me, I'm a big baby when it comes to the cold. Another reason why I moved back down to the south, but I'm going to go to Target right now and pick up some cheap gloves that I can just dispose of if necessary, because my hands are really what gets me the most. Last weekend when I did my 16-mile long run, my hands were just freezing during the first 2 miles, and after that I warmed up quickly, and it should be about the same weather conditions. Cross my fingers. It's been unseasonably cold and very windy here. So today's run, even though it was in the mid 50s, it felt cooler with the wind, and hoping the wind isn't as harsh Saturday, but that's what's happening. I just finished my final long run of this marathon training block. My marathon is in 7 days, so 7 days from now I'll be out here with about, I don't know, from here maybe a little less than a mile left. So crazy to think about, but wanted to talk about my A goals, B goals, and C goals. So Garmin says I can do a 4:30 with like 15 seconds, which would be great, but I think I know my body a little better. So I'm aiming for an A goal of between 4:30 and 4:35. B goal 4:45. C goal, finish with a smile on my face like usual. So yeah, we'll see what I can do.